Hi, and today I'm going to continue my theory, reviewing all the Matrix movies leading up to Matrix Resurrection, a movie that I'm super excited. I thought that will never uh, will happen, we'll never get to see. But now I look back, I'm like, now we're living in the age where anything could happen. Anything could happen. You know, nowadays we'll get remade, reboot, sequel 10, 15, 20 years later. Okay? Let's see here. Real quick, before I jump into my Matrix Reloaded movie review. I would like to see, there for a long time, I still do, I would like to see a, um, a Rainbow 3, an Austin Powered 4, a Legal Weapon 5, um, a what's the other one? But yeah, Legal Weapon 5, Rainbow 3, Austin Power 4, um, and um, and I I I and I thought we would never get, like, so many movies we got in the past, like last 2 3 years or 5 years, and I can name some of them, that were bad, and some of them should never be made, and some of them actually were decent or underrated, and some of them were like bad, like Dumb and Dumber 2. Some of them were like, I think, underrated, like, The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I think it's still a enjoyable movie. Um, but The Matrix Reloaded, let's talk about. Um, so The Matrix Reloaded is directed by the Wachowski, starring Ken Reed, Lawrence Fishburne, Carrie-Anne Moss, Hugo Weaving, Gloria Foster, Garda Pikita Smith. Release date May 15th, 2003. Running time 138 minutes. Budget 127 to 150 million. Box office 739.4 million. Um, um, Rotten Tomato gave it a 73%. The audience gave it a 72%. Okay, so right now I will tell you, out of all three of the Matrix movies, this one is my favorite. This one is my favorite out of all three of the Matrix, because um because uh because not because I have nostalgia for it. This was because there for a long time. Then for a long time, I didn't watch the Matrix, and then I went back and watched the Matrix, and I'm like, you know what? I love it. And and then I watched them all in a row. Like one time I watched them like back to back, and then one time I watched them like every other day or once a day. And then one time I watched them all in one day, and then one time I watched them every other day or once a day, like 3 days in a row, like, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday or something like that. And I came to a conclusion Reloaded. Reloaded was the Matrix movie that I had the most fun with watching because of the freeway theme, the highway theme, what you gonna call it. Uh, it had my favorite Lawrence Fishburne and Morpheus thing where he fights the guy, you know, he fights the Agent Smith, and he shoots the car and blows up. Yeah, to me, I like that more than when he training with Neo in the first one. Okay, yeah. Uh, I like Trinity driving the motorcycle on the freeway. Iconic. That this movie is my favorite one. Okay, and then uh, when I was little, uh, uh, this was the only one I saw in theater when I was a kid. And I remember when I was little, this was the only one I saw in theater as a kid. And I saw it with my brother and my cousin. And and when I was like 6 or 7 or 8, around that age, um, I'm going to like AMC 24. They were worried about the sex scene between Neo and Trinity. And so when we went to theater, when that thing came on, they covered my eye with their hand, and um, and yeah. So this is a movie that I didn't see with my dad. My dad to this day never watched the Matrix, never got into it. So my dad never saw the Matrix, but I did went and saw it with my brother and my cousin, and when the like I said when the sex scene between the when the sex scene between the Neo and Trinity came on, my cousin put his hand over my eye, and that tells you how older my cousin is. Okay, and and but but every time I watch the sex scene between um every time I watch the sex scene between the Autotop and the Admiral and Goldeneye when my mom or dad, they didn't care. They didn't cover my eye when I was like 6 or 7 with them back in the 90s or back in the early 2000s. I think my mom actually liked it back then. Okay, I tell you how it was, and that was a true story. Another thing was, when I was little, watching that movie, or grew up with the Matrix or this one, and like I said, this was the only one I saw in theaters. I used to run around. I'm Wolverine. I'm in the Matrix, but I don't. I don't know why I didn't see this one in theaters, the first one, or Revolution. But I eventually saw them. When they came on DVD or they came on VHS tape. So I did see them. Uh, okay. Uh, I eventually see them. I eventually saw them back in the day. Okay. Um, so I'm not here to say that the Metro Reloaded was the only one I saw growing up. No, I did see all of them. Uh, uh, like when I was a kid, I used to watch the fight scene between in the third movie with Neo fights Agent Smith at the end. It's in my world, my world. Why am I dancing? And I used to, that's one of the movie things back in the early 2000s I used to watch over and over when I was a kid, and I thought it was the greatest fighting ever. That and Coliseum fighting with like Obi-Wan, Anakin, okay, you know, and Attack of the Clones. Uh, that's another one I used to watch like 100 times, along with James Bond and the Invisible Car, 100 times. Those are some of the ones I used to watch like a million times. When I was a kid, I thought it was the greatest thing, you know, fight scene or action scene, and I just like fall in love. And now, some of them I still like, some of them I'm like, it's okay. Okay? Um, so, The Matrix Reloaded, uh, I still, going back on the other day, watched all of them in one day, uh, what two, uh, like in the morning, like, you know, two in the afternoon or something, then took a break, and then what, the third one at night. I would still say, after doing that, I would say The Matrix Reloaded is still my favorite, Matrix movie. Um, cause I just had a lot of fun watching the freeway thing. Uh, um, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, and I would rather watch this than like a lot of the big blockbuster movie nowadays. Um, yeah, I don't get the hate for it. I don't know why people hate this. Uh, to me, this is a classic. Um, um, I think Lawrence Fishburne shined really good in this movie with the he shooting the car and he finds the alien man. And I like the I'm a keymaker. You know, you know. I always thought that was funny. I'm a keymaker. And then I like that guy that goes called in effect. I got take a piss. Called in effect. That guy. And then I like how that lady in the movie went on to be let's see what her name was in the movie. Um, Monica Bellucci went to be Jane Bond girl or the Bond woman, Inspector. Um, yeah. Uh, Now there's some people will badmouth this movie because it went too in depth with the mythology of the Matrix. Hey, I like it because it entertained me. It entertained me, heck out of me. There's a lot of movies nowadays that get like 85 to 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I go watch them. That came out today. That get like 85 to 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, oh my goodness, they're so boring, so bad. Captain Marvel, um, Black Widow, um, so I'm like, yeah, I'm like, this is awesome, okay? Um, I had fun with that. I like it that Neo can fly in this movie, and the guy goes, what Neo doing? Oh, doing his Superman thing. Yeah, I like that. Funny. So again, um, highway thing is probably the best thing in the movie. That's like the last hour of the movie. Um, and then after the highway thing, then that's when they talk about the building with no elevator, no stairs to get to. And then I imagine some people probably don't like the thing when Neo talked to the architect. I didn't mind that. Okay, I like stuff that are a little different in movies. As long as you don't butcher it. Like in James Bond, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Uh, um, I wouldn't mind like if one James Bond movie, if like you know, maybe in a James Bond movie, uh, maybe if James Bond had to fight M in one movie. That never done before, or or maybe in one James Bond movie, Money Penny helped James Bond on the mission, or or the bad guy go into the office and kill Money Penny and M. That'd be something different. Uh, I thought that'd be different, but what they did with James Bond at the end of the what they did with James Bond at the end of the what they did with James Bond at the end of No Time to Die, I'm like, no, that's something different that should never be done with killing James Bond. Because I know I like something different, but I'm like, how can you kill James Bond and still make James Bond movie? Okay? Uh, uh, so, so the movie ends with, the Sentinel are coming and Neo stops it when he dies. Uh, he like blacked out or whatever, and he think he's dead. So it like to be continue, and then showed another person body. It bang. Okay. But throughout the movie, he keeps telling Trinity, "Don't go into the Matrix because Neo had this what you call it vision or in his dream that when he go Neo Trinity gonna get shot when she goes into the Matrix from an agent, and she does. And and the one thing toward the end, which where Trinity goes in, she can't wait around any longer, and she goes in to save them. And then they said, "What happened?" Trinity goes in, and uh, I think Link said, "You can't. I'm gonna tear less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna tear this building down." And she goes, and she and um um Neo Vision, dream came true, and she got shot, and Neo flew away and stayed Trinity, and she's dying. He put his hand in her body and got the bullet out. Um, so so So, yeah, so mainly they're out to get the keymaker, go to that building, that no elevator can go to or no stairs, and but I like it. Uh, and so I'm gonna give it an A plus. I think it's a classic. I didn't give it an A plus just because of nostalgia and something. Cause I gave it an A plus because I think it's a classic. I think it's a worthy sequel. I have a lot of fun with it, and does it hold up? And do I still get a lot of entertainment out of it? A lot of fun with it every time I rewatch it. And yes, I do. Yes, I do. And um, and that's why I give it an A plus. And I don't think this movie should get that much hate. And I love it. Okay. And I'll say it again. The Matrix Reloaded is my favorite one out of all three of them. It was the only Matrix movie I saw in theaters growing up. But I did watch all of them growing up. And when I was a kid, I used to go out saying, I'm Wolverine, I'm in the Matrix. Okay? I'm very excited for Matrix Resurrection. I don't know why Hugo Weaving not coming back or Lawrence Fishburne. I hope it's not a prequel. I hope it's not a reboot. Similar to the first one. I hope it's something new. If it's something new and totally different, totally new, totally new, I'll be fine with it. Okay. So, if you're new to my channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what your favorite Matrix movie is. Are you excited for the Matrix Resurrection? If you're new to my channel, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you.